Perfect. Ronit, पहले बताओ BCA कर रहे थे. Now you're doing MCA also. So you got two colleges. How was the college placement season like at both of these places?
To be honest, there was nothing at my BCA college, but now my MCA college there are, but there are no good placement, we can say, as compared to AccioJob. There are a number of placement opportunities in AccioJob. So yeah, that was the.
Got it. Hey, hi everyone. This is Yashwardhan, and today I've got two special guests, Parikshit and Ronit, who are both AccioJob alumni now, and they've been students in different programs with us. Ronit has been with us in the Java Online program. Parikshit has been with us in the MERN Self-Paced program. Both of them have recently cracked the full stack developer role with VConnect, and both are here. We're going to candidly talk about their experience, their job hunting journey, and how the interview process for this particular company went for them. And of course, their advice and how the ups and downs were through this journey and what their aspirations stand like for the future. Yeah. So first, very quick introductions. दोनों बताओ, परीक्षित, रोनित, अपने बारे में बताओ यार, कहाँ से वो, what did you study before, in terms of your formal education, when did you join AccioJob, how was that journey like?
Okay, so my name is Parikshit and I have been graduated from the Supermunicipal Information Technology Pune from 2020 batch. The problem I was struggling, that is the getting an opportunity to showcase my skill. Because I had learned the below full stack development, but I was not able to get and see one call from the offline as well. So I have joined the Accio in Jan 2025. And within 3 to 4 to 5 months, I have been able to catch the company as well. And I am now working as a full stack developer in the UK.
Super.
Yeah, and my journey with the AccioJob was since 2024 of Jan. So I enrolled in Jan 2024 as a full stack developer using Java. So since then till now, it's almost July 2025 now. It took me a bit extra time because there was a lot to do, handling my bachelor's, my master's, and the course at the same point of time, and cracking interviews despite of having so much of knowledge with the immense mentors we have. Especially I would like to say about Kunal sir, who taught Spring Boot very in a easy manner. Then again with the front end JS, and everything was really very nice. Coming to the DS part, DS was very nicely taught by all the mentors' expertise, and then hands-on projects were there, then internship opportunity, and now I have gotten an internship as well as a TPO opportunity, which I'm really looking forward to see myself very good full stack.
Perfect, very good to know that. Perfect. Ronit, पहले बताओ, BCA कर रहे थे, now you're doing MCA also. So you got two colleges. How was the college placement season like at both of these places?
To be honest, there was nothing at my BCA college, but now my MCA college there are, but there are no good placement, we can say, as compared to AccioJob. There are a number of placement opportunities in AccioJob. So yeah, that was the.
Got it. Parikshit, तू BTech में निकला 2023,
Yeah.
right? Final year campus placement कैसा ना?
Yes, sir. Our college has a good placement, but I have to continue that like I was put in Madhu UPSC. So there was almost more than 2 years left. So that's why I was not able to get an opportunity. Even if there was a 2 years left, I have able to secure the good job at the package of.
Got it.
That was a good experience. And specifically talking about the mock interviews that are taken by our AccioJob mentor. There are almost 3 to 4 interviews you have to crack before getting an opportunity to sit for the placement, right? So they are literally real-time interview because they are taken by the good mentors as well, which are working in a good companies. So also they have given the employment of good feedback, which I have worked properly, and that's why I'm able to secure in my first.
Okay, lovely. Perfect, yeah. So both of them have had quite a different journey, right? Ron came from BCA, MCA background. Maybe the college wasn't good enough with in terms of placements, and he found opportunities to AccioJob. Parikshit had a different journey. He did his BTech, chose a different path, went for UPSC, spent a couple of years there, then decided to get back into IT sector, and now he's gotten his breakthrough again, right? So I think to each their own. But I want to talk more about your AccioJob journey first, right? What was that like? And what did you enjoy the most? What was the best part which you felt this is giving me the most valuable input to better myself in terms of my skill sets? Both of you can go one by one.
Yeah, talking about specifically about my course, Java Full Stack. So there was a TS, then Spring Boot, then front end, and then project module. So which I particularly like about the DS explanation of the code with the specific mentors. Like it is not a formal explanation; it's compared to a polished it. Then coming again to the Spring Boot, then how really it works with the base that has been really showcased very well. Coming to the projects, a particular guidance whenever it was needed, it was given by the mentors again. As I said formally also that Kunal sir was best during the Spring Boot ties, and his learning was the best in the whole Accio journey of mine.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Interesting. Lord, Parikshit?
Like sir, I have taken the self test course because I want getting the opportunity to get the seat for the companies as well.
Okay.
So that's why I was on the months full stack, and I have already have a few things. But the things I have found different in AccioJob, that is there are multiple tests like Acciometrics. So in my preparation, which I have already learned earlier, and the exam the test I'm giving in Acciometrics, that are two different. Means I have learned the model stack, but there was too much gap between my skill set and the actual requirement that is a particular company requiring in particular 2025, because the computers is at a peak now. And you can't just run the theoretical question and answer the question in the interview, you will get selected. Now AI is taking the fast role. So that's why the development has become faster. So expectation from the fresher as well as the other people has been tremendously increased. So to fill up the gap, the AccioJob has a help. Apart from that, sir, also I have got a chance to work on the AI project, which we are working in the AccioJob as well. So specifically, when I have interacted with the company CEO, I have told him that I can integrate AI also in your product, that's customer relationship management board. So he was too much happy that Fraser is able to integrate the AI in us today. And also I have told him that we can multiple features which we can add to our CRM application, which even they have not to think of that we can add this as well.
Got it.
So this was the cracky part. I think that that where he has chosen me as a full stack developer.
Lovely. Yeah, this is very insightful. So again, I think the biggest takeaways were for Parikshit, who had certain amount of skills in one stack already. He took the self-paced course and he took advantage of the practical component we bring in, which is continuous assessments which are at industry level, mock interviews which are at industry level. And for Ronit, who was learning it from scratch because in college he had gone through all the theoretical stuff, who has enjoyed the mentor-led learning altogether of building the fundamental knowledge base in a more practical sense, right? Like when you learn DSA is a subject I believe every course has. You take a PCA, you take a BTech Computer Science, or BTech IT. But how it is taught by a college professor versus how it is taught by a AccioJob industry expert will be vastly different, right? So very, very lovely to know that how you guys have seen the journey and benefited out of AccioJob. Tell me a little more about the current company's placement process. What was that like? What was asked in the interview? Parikshit already talked that speaking about how he had worked on an AI project in AccioJob and using those same learnings in his interview process helped him quite a lot, right? What about you, Ron?
How was the process? Firstly, it was just a call from HR. Then I have to go face to face for the first round. There was some technically introduction first I have to give about what tech stack I was into, what projects I have made upon, some sort of what Spring Boot questions also. Then there was an assessment given to me. Then I have to do an assessment related to a CRM software.
Okay.
I have to do that software with the Spring Boot again, Java Spring Boot, using any of the database which I wanted. And then I have to, after a shortlisting with the assessment, there was a third round, which was again face-to-face interview in the company itself. In the third round, it was again that how I built the assessment, what was the thing, was the tech stack you used, what were the additional features you had implemented, or what else can be more deeply can be nurturing to it. So yeah, that was the technical third round, and yeah, then final offer.
Final opularities. Lovely. Okay, very good. Perfect. This is good to hear. Yeah. Now let's talk a little more, right? There are so many students aspiring to get this break into the IT sector, right? A lot of them are preparing. Both of you talked about that the market is very competitive, right? And that's true. So many aspirants coming out. Some are up to speed with their skill set, some maybe not. But everyone's trying to get that breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's been through that journey, is going to go through the journey that you guys have gone through.
There is another option.
There is no other option. It is a grind. It is going to have rejections. And then finally, after all that effort, that breakthrough will come and that will give you that sense of relief. At least that, okay, now I'm in it, right? So what is the advice you would give? How were you mentally prepared throughout this journey? How did you motivate yourself? How did you maintain your focus and not give up, right? Because I think the biggest reason for a lot of students is they give up in between, right? So what was that like? Talk a little more and be very, very candid, please.
Yeah, so obviously my journey with the AccioJob has been so long since 2024 of Jan, and now I got placed in 2025 of July. So it was almost a 1.5 year of journey. So what a biggest advice I can give is to never lose hope, to never say yourself that, oh, okay, I'm not giving up to just what the most important thing is. You have to be consistent with if you are pursuing a career in a software engineering though, so you have to be consistent with your frameworks, you have to be consistent with your database, data structures, then communication skills, then coming to your projects, then also you need to have some sort of internship experience also to get shortlisted. And yeah, that's it. That before connecting with the WeConnect, there was 2 interviews with the AccioJob also, which I have gone through but couldn't pass at the test itself. So yeah, that was the point in my life where I thought that, okay, is this thing gonna work for me or not? But there was support from the AccioJob also, from my family also, that no matter what, you're gonna prove yourself one day or the other and just do your best.
Perfect, yeah. This is so lucky. Parikshit, comparing to the last stress तो होगा बहुत सारा. It was 23 batch के friends जो पहले से IT में चले गए. उस time पे the market was better, more opportunities. Now there is more competition, less opportunities also. So what was the mindset?
The market has changed drastically in last 2 to 3 years. Even AI has taken the much of the work. So expectation of the company has gone to the peak. I would say it's a peak. It is going to definitely increase day by day.
Yeah.
So the thing is, what we can do as a fresher is to continuously upskilling ourselves, not just seeking one new must-have. For example, I have done must-have as well. I have completed AWS Cloud as well. So this also giving you how to upskill yourself continuously, because there is no other option to beat without the competition. Second thing we want, that is the how we can showcase our skill, because that is the most important thing I guess, because I'm not reading calls even after completing each and every day. So at least test yourself to test your what on what skill you are lying on this day. To at least you should get a chance to give a try. That job is given by the AccioJob. So your first task is completed that you are able to sit in the drives. That is the most prominent thing I would say, because unless and until you sit in you can't get the actual idea of your on this topic you have to improve, or what type of skill set companies, depending on what type of skill set they have.
Correct.
So that is the 2 major point that is AccioJob is limited. That is giving us the opportunity, also giving us the good feedback. So that are the prominent thing. You should continuously upskill yourself. You have to don't get disheartened, because the AI is at the peak. You have to learn to how to use AI as well, how you can integrate in your development as well, how you can solve the real life problem as well. Because when the interview was going on, I have literally researched on the on what product the company is actually working on. I have tried a basic data or what sales people are, which type of challenges they are facing in their day-to-day life, and how we can integrate the AI basically in their CRM application. So I have tried to research a bit and showcase to the CEO that if this type of problem we can solve it through the AI, or as a full stack developer I can solve this problem in a very efficient and good way. So this was the turning point, I guess, for sure. Very happy that I am able to integrate AI. And this says you are basically non-technical, so AI sounds very good to them. Also, they are literally solving all the problem, like transcriptively overall the meetings, like generating an audio letter for of message, generating a random email. Also, one was that the calculating lead processing makes how much is the conversion ratio. Also that we can calculate using the agent AI.
Correct.
So that I have told them using agent AI we can implement those things, and this thing can be streamlined in a good way. So this was the good thing that CCA has, like, because I have the only actual solution for that the problem they are facing in the real day-to-day life.
Got it. Perfect. So we'll do a rapid fire now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How many questions did you solve in DSA?
1100.
1100?
Yes, on the Accio portal itself.
Crazy. That's mind-boggling. But
Yes,
it's 300. Okay.
Because I'm on one stack.
Got it. Very good. What was your best project?
That is the assessment baking project. Through AI, we are trying to building an assessment in which we take the input from user, that the class, standard, subject, and type of question we are represented. That is the MCQ question, long paragraph question, or either we are doing hints or not. So this was the project in which I implemented the Gemini. So we are using specifically Gen AI into it. It is a full stack.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, so coming to my specific project, which I loved was and given a lot to, was integrating PayPal as a payment system option to one of my friends' website. So that was something which was solely handled by me, by adhering to the REST and API standards, by using OpenAI concept, by whatever the things which are required should be understandable first by me, then implementing it to the project, not giving it to the line.
Very good. One word for AccioJob. You one first word on your other doctor mind was best.
Wonderful.
Wonderful skills. Okay, perfect. Best mentor at AccioJob. Push.
I said
Okay, lovely. Got it. Best framework or language, what did you enjoy the most?
Java, Spring
Boot.
JavaScript, and
JavaScript and
React.
Okay. Got it. Interesting. The toughest mock interviewer you had faced?
Actually, it was nothing. Everything was very smooth and very low.
Okay.
I have prepared enough way to crack the interview, so it was not typical after completing the project and the only lectures.
Okay. Got it. Late night person, again morning person.
Early.
Oh, dark mode, light mode.
Dark.
Okay, are you guys VS Code or are you guys Sublime?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, guys. Thank you so much for all of your time as viewers also, and lovely having Parikshit and Ronit at our Pune center here in Baner, and I'm sure their experience will be inspiring for some. I'm sure a lot of you might have gone through or will go through a very similar experience and the grind, and finally will get that breakthrough. So don't get disheartened, like they said. And more importantly, learn the biggest takeaways they had, right? That integrating and showcasing your skills, researching the company before going. When you are talking to the company and their founders or their interviewers, showcasing how you can add value to their company when you join them. All of that gets you for the way.
Yeah.
Right? So on that note, thank you so much for coming down and meeting us and sharing your story. All the very best, and I'm sure you guys will do really, really well. And of course, we are always part of the same AccioJob.